Yeah, especially with the second round of storms tomorrow, Dan. We're looking at specifically 2 rounds of storms rolling through, one in the morning, one in the afternoon and evening. And all of North Alabama is under that risk for severe weather, not a marginal risk like what we're facing late tonight, early tomorrow morning. This one downpour that popped up into Cobb County has since fizzled since the last time we checked in, so nothing to worry about there. Didn't even produce any lightning earlier. Around Shoals now. This is the radar that does close that coverage gap between High Top and Columbus. We're not seeing any activity currently, but we have been seeing that risk for severe weather in our sites. Of course, we're going to walk you through that in just a second, but I think it's worth noting here with the temperatures where we stand right now. We are unseasonably warm, 77 degrees right now in Muscle Shoals and in Athens, 76 in Huntsville, and it's a touch cooler farther toward the east, 73 in Scottsboro, 70 in Gunnersville. We're going to keep it mild tonight. I don't expect our temperatures to be much cooler than about 70 by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. So this is what we've got heading out the door. Notice the chance for storms between 60 and 70%. It's going to come along with mainly a line of storms early in the morning and potentially a break in between. The timing at the earliest, I see these storms rolling in again at the earliest 4 a.m. Most data sources are going between 6, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So bear that in mind when I show you our data source here that I'm kind of forecasting with. There's the risk for heavy rain, of course, with that damaging wind, hail. That's going to slow things down for your morning drive. The second round of storms picks up around the line of storms that sweeps through the area ahead of a cold front. That's when we can see that risk for not only wind and hail, but also embedded tornadoes within that line. We're calling this a conditional threat. What that means is the morning round of storms will be a big determining factor in how strong those storms are able to become during the second round. How much rain is left over? Are we going to clear out the cloud cover? So those are all factors that we're taking into consideration here. We just want you to be aware of all of the risks involved. So as we go through tonight into tomorrow morning, here's 4 a.m. Notice that we start to see these storms knocking on our door in the shoals. As we continue on through now to 5:30, that line continues to track toward the east-southeast, crossing I-65. Kind of a broken line of storms. Heavy rain at this point, continuing on through 7:30. That then shifts farther toward the southeast here, and we've got these scattered showers behind that leading edge. Once we get into around noon, look at all the cloud cover that's still in place. Look at the showers that are still in the area. That may help put a damper on this, but this particular data source doesn't show much weakening at all with this line of storms. This is round 2. This is when basically all the threats are on the table with that second round. Storms moving through the shoals, 3:30, crossing I-65 by 4:30, moving into Madison County, and then continuing that track off into our eastern counties by 6 o'clock. Notice kind of the bowing with that, an indication of definitely a straight line wind threat, perhaps embedded tornadoes as well. Things do start to quiet down farther toward the west by 6 o'clock. All of that continues to shift out of the area, and by the time we wake up Wednesday morning, got a few lingering showers, and that's about it. The cold front will have already rolled through. Notice the temperatures are about 10 degrees colder Wednesday morning than what we are waking up to tomorrow morning. Your 7-day forecast shows the cooler temperatures during the afternoon on Wednesday as well. 81 tomorrow, 80% chance for rain and storms with both of those rounds rolling through, 20% chance for a lingering shower Wednesday morning, and we keep it a little bit cooler as we go throughout the rest of your work week.